Welcome back to the KOAM Morning News. A couple of special guests in the studio. Jay Byers, Director of Innovation for the City of Pittsburgh, and Kayla Spigarelli, who's a citizen of Pittsburgh. Jay, I'm going to start with you. We have a special election that's actually coming up. Kind of give us the nuts and bolts about this.
There's a sales tax that's going to be coming off the books in September, and we want to take a part of that and re-up it for roads, for streets.
Kayla, not only are you a citizen, you also have a business in town, and I'm sure that you've probably noticed a difference here with a loss of Kansas Department of Transportation funds that the city is going to incur.
Yes, and we are trying to encourage, as you know, the Block 22 and everything that's coming downtown. And that's one of the reasons we moved downtown, and so I think this project for the roads is what we need to continue that push forward in the community.
Jay, a lot of people may be confused by the fact that it's like, wait a second, one sales tax is coming off. Now we're voting on another one. Can you kind of give us the backstory about that?
Sure. In 2007, the voters approved a half-cent sales tax to build the Law Enforcement Center and Fire Station number 1 on 4th Street. And that tax, we're going to pay that off a year early, and that's going to expire in September. And instead of losing that half-cent sales tax, we'd like to use some of that, about half of it, to repurpose it for improving our roads. We've had some loss from the state in terms of funding for roads, and we really feel we have to rely on ourselves for that.
And a lot of people may not be aware about the KDOT cutbacks because of the state budget. How does that affect the city?
Well, the city typically gets a portion of those state road funds every year, and they're going to be cutting those back.
Kayla, you talked about your move downtown. Now, when it comes to somebody who maybe they're entering the city for the first time, what are some of the things that, when it comes to road improvements, why would that make a difference?
Well, I think it makes a difference for a couple of reasons. If you're looking to move downtown, you want your front to look good, and you want the street out front. Another thing that's part of this package that we're trying to pass, or that the city's trying to pass, is that they've set aside some money for sidewalks. So as a business owner, or even if you're in a residential area, if your sidewalk needs improvement, the city will match that up to a portion of up to $50,000, I think, a year. So.
And that's not only attractiveness, but I would think as a business owner, isn't that an ease of access as far as customers go?
Yes, and so anybody who needs this, it will attract more business and customers, hopefully downtown, but everywhere in Pittsburgh. It's not just for the downtown.
Jay, what are the details when it comes to the early voting and when the election takes place?
Voting is started now, and you can go to the Meadowbrook Mall Saturday or Sunday from 11 to 7 p.m. The regular polling places are going to be open on Tuesday.
Kayla Spigarelli, I want to thank you. Jay
Thank you.
Byers, thank you for coming in as well. We're going to wrap up this edition. Thank you for fighting the fog, especially. Take a final look at our fog when we come back right after this.